Welcome to the official Virginia Got Talent podcast, brought to you by DJ J-Rok. Today we have a very special guest, 95 Leo.
Yep.
Yeah, so I am Gerard, the photographer. We're just going to get into a few questions. So last year you had a pretty crazy year. Can you just recap that for me, for the people?
Yeah, man. It's been probably one of the craziest years, in terms of just my music career. So I'm gonna try to get everything in there. And approximately within a year, I'm gonna kind of go a little bit outside of it, but I released a song early last year, end of I guess technically end of 2021. I made a song with my boy Kai Infinite that was on his album, which was also late 2021. I released a song with my boy Drum, and I won the beat battle at Vibe Fest very recently, man. That was a few weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Right, and then also me and my boy Nerve Vibe put together a festival, Fright Fest, at Utopia Finney in October of 2022. So a lot of stuff for sure, bro.
That's action-packed, man. That's a lot of things going on. With that, you have to have a wide skill set to be able to do those things. So tell me a little bit about your inspiration as far as music goes.
Man, I would have to say a lot of it started with kind of just listening to what my mom would play when I was growing up, which was a huge range. I mean, I'm talking Diana Ross, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Shania Twain, Kenny Rogers, Michael Jackson, literally anything you could imagine. And I think that's what kind of gave me my sonic palette right now. And then I would say later on in life, when I started really exploring my own music, I guess, or my own, kind of preferences or whatever, I came across the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix, and I would definitely say those guys imprinted on me and kind of just once again kind of just polished off the sort of sonic palette that I was sort of developing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a wide musical palette. When I think of music, I like to think of it like taste. Some people have very limited taste, but a wider talent gets you a broader range. That's eloquently put. So who are you trying to reach with your music?
So whenever I make music, I definitely think in terms of what I call a false nostalgia, where it's kind of you feel like you've heard it before, but it's brand new. I know there's that sort of feeling you get when you hear a song for the first time, and I kind of want to I want to create that. I want to make somebody feel like they're hearing something familiar when it's actually essentially something new. And some people get it, some people don't. And I'm just kind of looking to reach the people who really get it and understand it. So that's a very select few that definitely get it, and you're definitely one of the ones that get it. So when it comes to that, and just a lot of different types of not just influences and the music that you create and the nostalgia that you create, great songs I feel always invoke any type of emotional connection. Right.
I like when I listen to music and I can just remember exactly where I was at the place and time. When something hit me, I have specific songs tied to memory, and I feel you make music like that. I can see that.
Thank you, man. That's exactly what I'm trying to kind of invoke in people, man. So I definitely appreciate that.
No problem. Now you did mention a few collaborations that you had there, so tell me a little bit about your song with Drum.
So Drum released an album a few months ago called What Had Happened Was. I did track 8 on that album. I was, man, when I first heard the album, I was just like shocked at how like well put together it was. Like, shout out to Drum, man. His ear for putting together like cohesive kind of projects is unmatched. Like, I heard my song in the midst of that whole, list of songs and genres and producers, and it felt like my song just kind of fit in there like a piece to a puzzle that was kind of like mostly put together. So once again, shout out to my guy Drum.
Nah, that's beautiful, and he does definitely have a talent for hearing music, and just I've heard so many productions, and that's amazing. Because when you think about it as an artist, you want to have a cohesive work. This is advanced,
Exactly.
And it's not just the work itself; it's also the album track and title placement, because that's gonna play into that.
100%.
So, like you mentioned, you can't just put them anywhere, because that will change the entire vibe of the album. That's beautiful.
Exactly. It's like telling a story out of order.
Yeah,
You know
exactly, like telling the story out of order. So, not just that. Tell me about your experience with Kai Infinite.
Man, once again, shout out to my guy Kai, man.
Yeah.
Once again, another dude that is just like super talented when it comes to putting together projects. I think people like underestimate that ability.
Yeah.
Like, they listen so much to like, the fact that like people make good music, they forget it's a whole nother dimension to like putting together that project cohesively. And once again, man, I listened to his project. I heard my song and how it fit in that project.
Yeah.
But still how like my song and other people's songs, like it was cohesive.
Yeah.
But each song kind of stood out as a statement piece. So, once again, shout out to Kai for, let me be a part of that.
No, for sure. I also know Kai. He's personally just one of those people that just shows love wherever he goes,
Exactly.
Super talented too. And also, I believe that was Take What You Need off of that album.
Yes.
That song was
Yep.
on.
The name of the song is What Is Real.
What Is Real. So definitely check that out. You'll hear a little bit of two greats on that song, in my opinion. All right, so a couple other things we got for you, Leo. Okay, so when it comes to like any new collaboration, is there anybody on your list of people that you want to work with?
I ain't gonna hold you. I want to work with everybody, especially
Yeah.
people in the 757, man. I really just want to create a community of artists that actually work together, so we can build together, because I really do fuck with almost every artist I hear out here. And like, I know that there's like, even if the energies are different, I know that you can kind of blend it together to kind of make something special and something unique. So like, literally, man, if y'all are watching this, I want to work with you.
No, that's dope. It is important. I feel like the unity piece is something that we need to work on in Virginia as a whole, because we definitely get there if we're all a part of it together.
Exactly.
And, we could definitely lean on that. And Virginia Got Talent is a conduit that is, representation of that in our area, just the way I personally feel. All right. So, do you have any merch coming soon?
I do. I have a prototype of a shirt. I should have worn it today. So that's on me. I need to promote myself better. But I do have a prototype of a shirt that I'm going to start manufacturing. But I'm a little picky. I'm a little extra. So I'm trying to make sure the materials, the fit, and everything like that is right before I put that product out. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff coming. And y'all stay tuned. Please follow me on Instagram, because everything is happening so sporadically that I don't know when. But if y'all stay tuned, you will definitely see it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, as far as like you mentioned, like of course the local scene, which is definitely honestly a really powerful tool in VA when I think about it, because when you think back about the history of music being made, the golden age of hip hop, as it's stated in the 90s, a lot of it came from out of here. As far as a lot of the sounds
Sure did.
carried it through. So it started as a local thing. So as far as that goes, as being local, how far do you want your career to take you?
Honestly, man, as far I'm satisfied with wherever I can get as long as I can continue to build my craft and kind of give back to the artistry that's kind of made me who I am essentially.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get as big as my efforts will take me, or it's kind of like as far as my efforts will take me, which I know will be worldwide eventually. Think big, dream big.
That's very true.
You can do it.
For real. There's a statement that goes both ways. I heard it from a homeboy of mine, Wayne. Shout out Wayne. But it was how did he put it? He put it like, honestly, never think it can't happen to you. So that cuts both ways. That's both good and bad. So you could be honestly, positive mindset is where I like to live. So it can happen to Leo. Leo has that platform of talent. Now that we talk about it, let's just, because this is something I was thinking about. Anything else that you do outside of just music?
I love that question, man. Yeah, man. I just like my man G over here. I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah.
Just a couple things though. I'm trying to think of everything. You see how hard it is, right? I'm so used to just doing everything.
It's all good. What about, okay, so the streaming thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say, if y'all want to catch me on Twitch,
yeah,
I'll be going crazy on Apex. Y'all follow me. It's gonna be 95 Leo on Twitch too. So, you know, I'm a Twitch affiliate, which means, you know, I do make a little bread if y'all hop on. So please check it out. We just be vibing, having a good time. And if you are an artist, like, we literally might play games or make beats.
Yeah.
And we talk about music. Like, even if we're playing games, man, like, it's at the end of the day, it's a music stream. So like, we're talking about how you can, like, essentially, like, just natural conversation about how you can build your artistry and how we essentially just from listening to what we've done and what we're still going through. So yeah, and then like, if you have any ideas or questions, you know what I'm saying, you pop in, ask us. If you just want to talk about something you like, you know, drop a song, get some vibes. I'm gonna put you on to some new shit. So
for sure, check that out, because that's important. I mean, that's also something very unique. A lot of times when people are looking to make connections, I mean, if I was an artist, I would be trying to get on that, you know.
Got to. I'm even putting free samples in there for y'all, man, in the Discord. Samples, beats, all that. So yeah, y'all definitely tap in. And on top of that, you might get a little producer credit. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all how often I'll make a beat. Somebody in the chat will be like, "Yo, you should make it like a little bit faster," and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's fire!" You know what I'm saying? So like, input is welcome. Yeah.
Now that's fire. I didn't know.
I'm gonna give credit where credit is due.
That's very, very true. That makes sense. So you mentioned quite a few things earlier. Let's bring it back to the Vibe Fest. Tell me about Vibe Fest.
Yeah, Vibe Fest, man. Shout out to Frequency and all the people involved in that, man. It was a super dope experience. For those who don't know, it was a sort of local festival here, man, in VA, right in VA Beach. A lot of my friends performed. They killed it. They did their thing. And they had a beat battle that I was a part of amongst like 7 or 8 other just crazy producers.
Yeah.
Legendary judges in the panel, and I ended up taking first place on that.
Wow.
Which was dope. Like I said, everybody was so dope. I really didn't know like who was gonna win. So shout out to even all the other producers and the judges, and once again Frequency and everybody that was at Vibe Fest. Super dope experience.
That's amazing. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's a feat. That's definitely something to be proud of.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
For real. And when it comes to this music personally, the production, if you have an ear for music, you will hear it in there. That's just true. So tell me about the first song you ever created, if you can remember that song.
Oh man, I don't even know if I can remember, but I know it probably came from playing like chords from like a Beatles song or something. I probably just put my own words to it.
Yeah.
He like remixing it.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Nah. I
Yeah,
feel
man. And eventually, you know, I developed my own little style of whatever it is I do now. Just
that.
putting chords and words together until it sounds okay.
Yeah. Creative process. So, I mean, as far as like instrumentation, is it just the guitar that you play?
So I've been playing guitar for about 15 years. That was my first and still like my main instrument. I definitely think, once again, Jimi Hendrix being like always in pictures with his guitar, like that definitely like left a kind of imprint on me.
Yeah.
But I also play keyboard, piano, drums, bass. I tried to play trumpet, but I'm not that good at that. So,
Yeah.
but pretty much anything I can get my hands on, man, I'm gonna try to learn.
No, that's crazy. Like when you think about it, that's a wide range of talent. So like you said, man of many talent. So once again, 95 Leo is here.
Yes.
He's actually gonna bless us with a little performance. So.
Yes, sir. Cool. I'm gonna play a few songs for y'all. A couple of them are unreleased. Hopefully that'll change by the time some of y'all see this, man.
Hello? It's me. There's some things I've been wanting to talk to you about. Just couldn't seem to find the right time.
This is crazy.
Baby, you wanna make love right after we break up. Turn around and make up. Baby, you said you've had enough, but I just want a little more. Can I get a little more? Can I get a little more? Can I get a little more? You turn me up a little. Can we slow it down? Can we stop messing around? Can we talk tonight? I just wanna make you feel right. No, we're both the same. I can't get you off of my brain. Girl, it'd be a damn shame if I never see you again.
song is out everywhere, by the way. Round and Round, all streaming services.
What makes the sun go round and round? Picks me up when I get down. Nothing else compares to you. Nothing else could ever. What makes the sun go round and round? Picks me up when I get down. Nothing else compares to you. Nothing else could ever. What makes the sun go round and round? Picks me up when I get down. Nothing else compares to you. Nothing else could ever. Makes the sun go round and round. Picks me up when I get down. Nothing else compares to you. Nothing else
So, once again, this is the official Virginia Got Talent podcast,
Thank you.
brought to you by DJ J-Rok, featuring on episode 1, 95 Leo.
Man, thank you so much for having me on here, man. Thank y'all for putting this together. This is super dope. Once again, a lot of effort goes into this stuff that people don't realize. So,
No.
shout out to y'all.
That's very true. That's very, very true. And just some words of wisdom. A Renaissance man, by dictionary definition, is a man of many talents, a universal man of the ages, much like 95 Leo. You've just seen many talents from this man, much like myself. And I am Gerard, the photographer. You guys have a great day.
Peace.
Okay, I'm reloaded.